Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the PVD at the McVan O'Keefe Arena here in PVD, Massachusetts. This Northeastern Conference tilt between your PVD Tanners, and it's a Revere Malden team. For years and years, Revere had their own team. Have to get a little bit of backup on that if it was a lack of numbers for Revere, which is very surprising. Very good teams, a lot of good players out of the Revere squad. Revere coming into this game at 5-7-2. Tried to look at some of the similar teams that they've played. Swampscott beat them twice, 5-0, and played. Revere's played Swampscott very tough the last game, losing 4-3. Saugus beat them pretty handily, and Lynn, which looks like it could be a power this year, beat them 4-1. It's always fun to see who beat who, but at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter. Just about anybody can beat anybody any day. So, on paper, this looks like a PVD win. No way would Coach Leonard and Coach Ruggier Costa, Coach Williams say that to the players. So, I'm sure they told them to come out here. They've got to play 45 minutes of real good hockey, or they're going to be in for something. So, puck's in the Revere zone, coming out through center ice. Patrick McCarthy finishing his check. That's Gillen over to Merriman. Stolen by Revere. Right through the crease. Freddie Robitaille, good-looking senior goalie for PVD, is getting the start today. Up to Chris Gillen. Chris Gillen flips it over to Nick Merriman. Little mix-up at the blue line. They're going to get a shift change. Revere coming out through center ice. Zachary Rich getting a starting nod for PVD. I missed the Marblehead game, but he had a great game against Danvers. Ethan LeBlanc goes over the blue line and takes one for the team. Nolan Shaw on the forecheck, stolen by Revere, coming up through center ice. We're only a minute and 10 seconds into the game, and that's the third dump-in I've seen from Revere. So kind of see, here comes January with a full head of steam. Throws it in, he's flying in, gets it himself. Right through the crease. Back to Nolan Shaw, right over the net. Plenty of room up high. That's January over to Ethan LeBlanc. LeBlanc, a good athletic, kind of like a street hockey move. Puck was hip high in front of him, but the ref said it's a high stick. When that's called on the offensive zone, in our offensive zone, the faceoff's going to be way down the other end. Faceoff win by Nolan Shaw over to McCarron. McCarron to January. But January throws it in deep now. Danny Prado on the forecheck. Cam Anderson throwing his weight around. Revere able to clear. Donnie Shaw over to January. Off Cam Anderson's. That was Prado. Prado skate. He throws it in deep. Puck just squirts by Aaron Dolan over to Zachary Rich. Rich back to Dolan. He's got some skating room. Owen Brewster. Fighting with number 15, Mike Giordano, good-looking sophomore forward for Revere Malden. Puck squirts out into the stands. Face-off won by Revere. Aaron Doolin, good job pinching in. Brewster to Gillen, out to Rich. Rich right through the crease. Chris Gillen on the back check. Puck squirts out to Rich. Owen Brewster broken up. Puck goes right over the net. Here comes Brewster, able to show off his speed. No one's going to catch him on a one-on-one. Oh, right in it, Brewster. Brewster went in all alone. Individual effort. You could see Owen Brewster come out of his own zone. And he was even with the two other Revere players. Just outskated him by the other blue line. He was 2 steps ahead of him. Went right through the Revere defenseman. Just couldn't get it past number 1, goalie Max Anderson. Revere coming up through their own zone. McCarthy over to Connor McCarron. McCarron takes 1 hit, takes another hit. Still battling along the boards. It's going to be an icing on Revere. Looked like number 15, that was Giordano. Again, looked like he just wanted to flip it out into center ice. Puck went too far. Going to be icing on Revere. Oh, just wide. I think that's Hartnett. Back. Cam Anderson on the forecheck. January pinching in. Revere just able to throw it out. January over to Doolin. January able to keep it in. Over to Doolin. Can't get it through all the traffic out front. Revere able to clear. Danny Prado. Looked like January got away with that one. Closed his hand on it. Right out front, another save. Max Anderson, we're only 4 minutes into this period. Oh, excuse me, 6 minutes into this period. He's must have made 8 or 9 saves already. Here's Chris Gillen right out front. Owen Brewster tied up, just couldn't get any wood on that. Nick Merriman to Brewster. Merriman gets it, back to Shaw. Hits a skate. Zachary Rich into Gillen, back to Rich, just skates over his stick. Peter looks like they've got a power play going and it's 5-on-5. Comes Donnie Shaw. Ooh. Looks like there's going to be a penalty on Revere. It could be another one. It could be 2 of them here. Donnie Shaw got hit from behind. There was a delayed penalty. I'm not sure what the first one was for. But there should actually be a second one here. We'll see if they do call 2 of them. I think that's what we're discussing. I really think there should be 2 here. I think it's one of the best rules I've seen in the past 5 or 6 years is hitting from behind. If you've got a guy that's 3 or 4 feet, 3 feet away from the, and his back is anywhere turned towards the board, if his chest is towards the boards and you hit him, you get a penalty, and I think it's a good penalty. Very vulnerable position to be in. I got a feeling that's what they're talking about right now. Stevie Ferrani's coming back for another year as being the announcer. His son Stevie Jr. is at Suffolk. So Stevie Sr. has nobody in the program, and he's still coming to the games as the announcer, and I thank him, and I just give him a lot of credit for that. Well, it's a 5-on-4. I don't know what all the holdup was. Don't know if he got 2 penalties or... We'll see how much time goes up. Coach Leonard mixing the power play up a little bit. Owen Brewster at center, Nick Merriman, and Ethan LeBlanc. Yeah, penalty is 5:30. That's the 1.5 and a 4-minute major. Boy, this is a great opportunity for Peabody now. If I get this right, he's going to have to stay in there for 1.5 minutes. But then the last 4, he won't be able to come out. Peabody will be up almost the whole rest of the period. Brewster over to Merriman. McCarthy just wide. Owen Brewster loses it. Revere able to get it. He's able to clear it all the way down. Well, almost stolen by Revere. Comes Nick Merriman. He throws it in deep. All the way around for Brewster. Another good job by Revere, able to clear. Donnie Shaw, a little backhand pass with a misfire. Here comes Nick Merriman with plenty of room. Up to Shaw. Shaw trying to set up a play. Back into Shaw. Shaw to Merriman. Merriman over to Brewster. Brewster's got plenty of room to set up. Good save by Anderson. Ethan LeBlanc's got it. Back to Aaron Doolin. Shot just wide. Now the first penalty is up. The 1:30 is up. We'll have to see if Peabody scores on this to see if I believe it was a major. Here comes January. Nolan Shaw over to McCarron. McCarron to Shaw. Gillen to Doolin to Shaw. Oh, stolen by Revere. Good save by Freddie Robitaille. You know, Freddie hasn't seen much action down there. You've got to be so alert. You know, we say you want to stop the ones that you have to, and that's just what Freddie did then. There's McCarron. Revere able to clear. Peabody with only like 1 shot, I think, on this power play. Here comes Gillen. Showing his speed. Over to Aaron Doolin. Good save. January into Gillen. Nolan Shaw, plenty of room. Aaron Doolin after it. Nolan into McCarron. Still 2 minutes left, plenty of time. Here comes January with a full head of steam. Max Anderson, senior goalie for Revere. One thing, it looks like he's got a very good glove hand. Still 2 minutes left in a 4-minute major and a 1.5-minute minor, all at the same time. Very, very rare, but Peabody yet to capitalize. Coach Leonard has Donnie Shaw. Has Donnie Shaw at center. Ethan LeBlanc, Nick Merriman. Ethan LeBlanc on the forecheck. Revere able to clear. Good save. Oh, good play by Revere. Oh, saved the goal. That was a great play. God, I think that was Chris Anderson. Boy, Nick Merriman had the whole side of the net open. Revere able to clear. Peabody's had 4 minutes of power plays. Had a couple good. Here comes Doolin. Peabody's still got plenty of time here to set up. Ethan LeBlanc, Nick Merriman. Owen Brewster and Aaron Doolin on. One minute left in the power play. Ethan LeBlanc. Over to Merriman. Doolin can't get it through the traffic. Revere's done a great job killing this penalty off. That's been 5 minutes of being a man down. Nick Merriman back to Brewster. January keeps it in. Boy, and these have just squirted right to Revere. You know, people make their own chances in this game, but every rebound has gone right to a Revere player. Brewster, Prado to Brewster. Oh, Cam Anderson almost was able to. Penalties up. Great penalty kill by Revere. 5.5 minutes of it. Well, puck goes right through the crease. Good job by Prado. Here comes Cam Anderson. Little backhander. Oh! Oh, now how that was saved. No icing. Oh, and Brewster tried a little pass to himself. Now, what was that for? Boy, he hit him in the head. He just hit him well. He hit him good. I just don't understand that penalty at all. Aaron Doolin just hit him. I think he hit his head. Then he shouldn't put himself in a vulnerable position like that. Boy, that's a tough one. Minute 52 left here in the first period. Peabody's first penalty kill. His shot, oh, Gillen and Brewster would have been 2-on-1. Brewster is able to clear. Peabody trying to clear, stolen by Revere. Revere throws it in deep. Oh, Chris Gillen almost came in all alone. Oh, bad break again. Puck kind of skipped right over Gillen's sticker. He would have been all alone. Revere able to throw it in deep. Revere stole it, 30 seconds left. Revere trying to set up, right out front. Brewster steals, good job. Little chip shot backhander. Throws it all the way down the other end. Forcing Revere to, here's Nick Merriman. All the way over to Ethan LeBlanc. And that should just about do it. I tell you, Donnie Shaw's done that 3 or 4 times this year. He just took a wrist shot from inside his blue line and put it right on the goal. What a shot. But that's it at the end of the first period, folks. It's Peabody nothing, Revere Malden nothing. One very rare, there was a delayed penalty on the Revere player, and while the Peabody had possession, he got a major penalty. So 5.5 straight minutes of being up a man. Peabody unfortunately unable to score a goal in that, but really good period by Peabody. A lot of good scoring chances, but they didn't show anything on the scoreboard. One thing I'd like to bring up today, folks, is just to say that this past year we've lost a good friend and a good friend of the Peabody High hockey program in Mike Mahoney. Mike's the one who got me involved in this probably 20 years ago. And we really miss Mike, and it's really not going to be the same without you, Mike. So, well, here that's it from Peabody. My name's Kevin Mulhern, and we'll see you next time. We'll see you at the beginning of the second period. And welcome back, everyone, to the Van O'Keefe Arena here in Peabody, Mass, with this Peabody boys hockey tilt between the Peabody Tanners and Revere Malden. Tie score 0-0 going in the second period. I went in to talk to Coach Costa. These weren't official shots, but he said they were 17-2, and not very surprising that it was that much. Peabody had a 5.5-minute power play. Unable to capitalize on it, but a lot of scoring chances. Chris Gillen, Nick Merriman, Owen Brewster out for Peabody. Donnie Shaw, Aaron Doolin out. Back to Gillen. Throws it in deep. That's Merriman with Gillen helping out. Gillen, good job by Donnie Shaw. Good job by Shaw. Keeping it in. Boy, that puck just been squirting right out to Revere. Oh boy. The Revere player came down, took a direct right angle right before the blue line. You're going to draw your line mates off 99% of the time by doing that. Puck thrown in. Freddie Robitaille's got to help out. Donnie Shaw showing his speed. Another good glove save by Max Anderson. Nolan Shaw, Connor McCarron, and Ethan LeBlanc out for Peabody. That's Rich. Icing on Revere. Faceoff's going to be off to the right of Max Anderson. Peabody certainly has a luxury. You've got Aaron McDonald, one of the best goalies on the North Shore. And you've got Freddie Robitaille, who probably could start in half of the teams around. So two very good goalies. Ethan LeBlanc. It's over to McCarron. McCarron double teamed. No icing. Zachary Rich. Over to McCarron. Oh, and I think McCarron got away with one there. McCarron kind of hit him with his stick. Kind of a low hit, though. You really got to watch out for knee on knee. He's going to get him for a trip. A trip, yeah. Coach Leonard has a great stat sheet that he gives out every game. Not surprising to see Owen Brewster and Chris Gillen and Nick Merriman right up there at the top, but very good to see Ethan LeBlanc. He's got 12 points, as many as Nick Merriman. Both of them have 5 goals, 7 assists. Donnie Shaw on the face-off. Revere able to clear. Owen Brewster, plenty of room. Just don't give Brewster this amount of room. LeBlanc keeps it in. Back to Aaron Doolin. Nick Merriman's got it in the corner. Merriman with his speed, he's got it. Shot wide. Merriman back to Brewster, back to Merriman. Doolin tries to one-time it. Stolen by Revere again. Boy, these guys. Good penalty killing by Revere. You got to give credit where credit's due. They drop pass for Aaron Doolin. That could have been another trip. Brewster over to Nick Merriman. Back to Brewster. Back to Merriman. Good puck movement here for Peabody. Boy, again, that puck has just got a magnet to the Revere player's stick. Aaron Doolin's going off. Looks like it's going to be an interference. Have to find out. There's 2 penalties. Peabody's down on a 5-on-3 here. January, Gillen, and Owen Brewster trying to kill this penalty off. Offside again. Boy, these guys. Revere makes the best dekes right in front of the blue line. Face-off won by Revere. Brewster's got it. Oh, Brewster, good play. Able to clear it. Revere all the way down. 1 minute left on a 5-on-3. Big penalty kill here for Peabody. Good save by Freddie Robitaille. On paper before this game, it looked like it was going to be a very lopsided game, but here we are, 11 minutes left in the second period, still 0-0. Good job by Freddie, though. Freddie's making all the saves that he's supposed to. Chris Gillen, Owen Brewster. Tim January out still killing this. 5-on. Face-off win by Peabody. Oh, squirts right out front. Boy, Peabody dodged one there. Good save by Robitaille. Peabody unable to clear. January steals and clears. Oh, Owen Brewster almost stole it. Oh, my God. Boy, I don't know, folks. They're just calling everything here. Was it a trip? I don't know. Peabody has 3 guys in the box here. You can't play 5-on-2, so. Anthony Hartnett back. Good-looking senior forward for Peabody. Good to see him back. Ethan LeBlanc, Owen Brewster, and Hartnett. Now there's 6 seconds left in the double penalty. I believe the minute and a half starts when those 6 seconds are up. Boy, Stevie Ferrani and they're working overtime in that penalty box tonight. These guys are calling everything. I believe that's how this works. There's 6 seconds left on the penalties to Donnie Shaw and Aaron Doolin. Those guys will come out. Oh, when those 6 seconds are up, the minute and a half penalty, Peabody just got on the will start. Shot by Brewster. Watch Bruce, he's got a lot of wheels. Oh, just a little too far for Shaw. Bruce has got it. Tries to pass it to himself. That's just what happened. So Peabody's going to be only down a man, but for another minute and a half. Chris Gill and Nick Merriman up front trying to kill this. Another penalty on Peabody. Puck kept in by Nick Merriman. He throws it in deep. First one to forecheck, he steals. Revere forced to go right through their crease. Aaron Dolan throws it in deep. Chris Gillen steals and he throws it in. Good penalty kill by Peabody so far. 25 seconds left here on the penalty, the Peabody penalty. Good save by Robitaille. Got his blocker on it, put it right in the set up by Revere. Donnie Shaw, plenty of room. Chris Gillen's got it. But Donnie Shaw alertly saw him up there. Almost set them in all by himself. Good penalty kill by Peabody. January, back to Doolin. Back to Shaw. Shaw, good wrist shot. Oh my God, they called another one. These guys are diving all over the rink. This is unbelievable. I cannot believe they called that one. You know, folks, again, I think that famous diver from the '84 Olympics is playing for Revere tonight. He's played at a couple of teams this year. Greg Laganis. I tell you, unbelievable. That's I've lost count now. .803 left here in the second period. Score still 0-0. Shot blocked by Aaron Doolin. Didn't get into Freddie Robitaille. Oh, and Brewster gets in. He's able to clear. Forcing Max Anderson to make a play. Back to Doolin. He throws it in deep. Peabody one step away from making plays. Owen Brewster almost caught it in stride. It's going to be icing on Revere. Oh, just shot wide by Hartnett. One of Peabody's best scoring chances so far. Donnie Shaw able to shoot at the length of the ice. Good job by Rich. Hartnett clears. Whoa, good save by Freddie. Not sure if that was going to hit the net or not, but Freddie's got a very good glove hand. Well, there's 6 minutes, 29 seconds left here in the second period, and it seems like Peabody has been down the whole period. Peabody trying to clear. Good save by Robitaille. Job by Revere. Good save by Robitaille. Freddie certainly made a lot of saves this period. Chris Gillen has plenty of room. Just shot wide. Aaron Dolan keeps it in. To the McMerriman. Back to Doolin. Over to Shaw. Seems like Max Anderson just gobbles up any shots on his glove side. Cam Anderson, Danny Prado, and Capello. Only a freshman. Like to see him get some shifts. Back to January. Scrum right in front. Cam Anderson comes up with it. Comes Tim January, a full head of speed. Boy, I guess they are just calling it. I didn't even see what that was. It looked like January is going with a full head of speed. See what this one's for. Cross check. Face-off win by Peabody. Back to Brewster, and that's a goal, finally! Boy, oh, these guys must have had 30 shots here in 2 periods. Finally puts Peabody up 1-0. 4 seconds into this. Owen Brewster puts him up in the scoring lead right now with 20 points for the Tanners, 13 goals, 7 assists. Chris Gillen, though, right behind him, 7 goals, 12 assists for him. And as I said before, Nick Merriman and Ethan LeBlanc with 5 goals and 7 assists apiece. Really great to see that. Nolan Shaw and McCarron both with 5 and 6 respectively. Patrick McCarthy. .445 left in here in the second period. It should be another icing. Peabody finally able to break the ice. Owen Brewster with a half slap wrist shot from about 40 feet. And it looked like it beat Max Anderson on the blocker side. Really got to stay away from that glove side. He's stopping everything there. Nolan Shaw with some skating room behind the net. Back to Ethan LeBlanc. Ethan takes one for the team. You know, Freddie's been making all the saves he's supposed to. That was kind of like a flutterer that came in. Zachary Rich, Ethan LeBlanc, up to McCarron. Boy, now that guy tripped. Well, I don't know. Brandon Muse, good to see him out there. Andy Prado. It's going to be ice. He's on the other side of the red line. Boy, Danny Prado, he's just bowling people over. Good save. Just wide by McCarthy. Back to Shaw. Boy, and Revere just forced to clear the puck. Boy, this line looked very good. It was Muse, Hartnett, and Danny Prado. Hartnett came in. There was a scrum in center ice, came in 2-on-1. Probably had their best chance. Here's a breakaway for Revere. Great save by Robitaille, keeping this a 1-0 game. Boy, I tell you, Freddie's really coming up strong here. Freddie did everything he should have done right there. Cut down the ice, started out out of his net, backed in, cut down the corners. Aaron Doolin. See if we can get Brewster. Good play by Aaron Doolin. He just banked it off the boards. Let Owen Brewster use his speed. Aaron Doolin throws it right out front. Sometimes it's got to go back to a Peabody guy. Good blocker save by Anderson. Back to Doolin. Tim January, a little mishap there. Going to be offside on Peabody. Nolan Shaw on the face-off win for Peabody. comes Donnie Shaw, full head of speed. Ethan LeBlanc with a shot. Boy, that's one of the rare times Anderson didn't know where it was. Puck was right underneath him. Shaw just gets a little bit of skating room, and boy, he can really turn on the jets. Shot wide by Hartnett. Here's Nolan Shaw into Ethan LeBlanc. Back to Donnie Shaw. Ethan LeBlanc with the shot. Boy, finally a rebound went back to a Peabody guy. Donnie Shaw throws it in deep. 1 minute left here in the second period. Freddie Robitaille in his second start of the year, really showing how good of a goalie he is. A couple good saves, a breakaway save a couple of minutes ago. Here's Nick Merriman. Oh, just pickpocketed. Merriman over to Aaron Doolin. Back to Chris Gillen. These pucks are just not. Revere. Boy, Peabody giving Revere a couple of chances. Aaron Doolin getting mixed up with a couple of the Revere players, but boy, finally Peabody able to break the ice against Revere here. But Peabody must have had another 15 shots. They're probably up to about 30, but good snapshot by Owen Brewster, making the score 1-0. Awful lot of penalties. Really didn't understand a couple of them. Looked like Peabody was going off every 2 minutes on a penalty, but they were able to kill them all. And Peabody's up 1-0 after 2 periods. I'm Kevin Mulhern. I'd like to thank Dominic Rocco, our cameraman from PVMHS Telecommunications, and we'll see you at the beginning of the third period. Yeah, welcome back to the McVan O'Keefe Arena here in Peabody, Mass. for the start of the third period. This boys hockey tilt between Peabody Tanners and Revere Malden. Peabody with almost 30 shots in the first 2 periods. Finally got a goal by Owen Brewster, putting up 1-0. Owen Brewster certainly finishing his check. McMerriman to Brewster. Puck kept in by Shaw. Stolen by Revere. Donnie Shaw keeping it in. Donnie Shaw, 3 Revere guys on 1, and Shaw won the battle. Comes Owen Brewster showing off his wheels. Just shot wide. Aaron Dolan's got it. Oh! Puck goes all the way back to Donnie Shaw in his own zone. Revere player falls down. McCarron, and a goal by Nolan. Boy, Connor McCarron. Right out to Nolan Shaw. Nolan Shaw buries it. Boy, right in that right spot. It was low blocker side. The Revere player had it. Looked like he lost an edge. Boy, but Connor McCarron right at the right place, right time. You know, and give Nolan Shaw a lot of credit there. Obviously for scoring the goal, but, you know, you got to be in the right place to accept a pass like that. Nolan Shaw is 15 feet out front, stick on the ice. And I tell you, it's so good to see balanced scoring out of this team. And it's Shaw again, just wide. Nick Capello. Oh, that was McCarron, excuse me. Charlie Rich throws it in deep. Ethan LeBlanc. Looks like he was trying to hit it out. Cam Anderson throws it in. Ethan LeBlanc right there. Danny Prado. Capello and Cam Anderson out there for Peabody. Face-off won by Revere. Try to throw it in. That's January keeping it in. January able to clear it out of the blue line. Cam Anderson throws it in deep. Donnie Shaw throwing his weight around. Aaron Doolin. Puck squirts over Donnie Shaw. Here's Nick Merriman with plenty of room coming out through center ice. Thrown out front. Really nobody there a lot of times. Freddie Robitaille alertly lets the puck go by him. He could have stopped that one and wouldn't have been any icing. Nolan Shaw, McCarron, Ethan LeBlanc, Nolan's brother Donnie, and Aaron Doolin on defense. Puck back to Doolin. Connor McCarron over to Nolan Shaw, back to McCarron. McCarron's got it. Got some room right out front, right to it. Boy, I tell you, I can't say how many times that puck just seemed to find right on a Revere stick. Comes Ethan LeBlanc. Up to Connor McCarron. McCarron gets his own rebound. Throws it right out front. Forces Max Anderson to make another save. Anderson, Hartnett, and Prado this time. Back to Rich. Over to January. He gets it through. Forces Anderson make a save right out front. Hartnett right in front. Hartnett doing all the work in that dirty area. You got to keep on plugging away until you hear that whistle go. Hacking and doing whatever you can to get that puck in there. Stolen by Prado. There's a 2-on-1 for Revere. Shot wide. Boy. Now, why do I find this? This doesn't surprise me. Another penalty on Peabody. This one's going to be an elbow on Hartnett. Boy, a big goal by Nolan Shaw, putting Peabody up 2-1 early here in the third period. This game certainly isn't over, though. Aaron Doolin able to, okay. Here comes Nick Merriman. He's got some room. Nick Merriman showing his wheels. Looked like he was looking for Brewster, just couldn't find him. Face-off win by Revere. Stolen by Merriman. Oh, a little backhander. There was some room upstairs, just where Merriman was going with it. Brewster almost had a little bit of... Brewster does such a good job in those corners. Shaw over to Chris Gillen. Chris Gillen throws it all the way over to Brewster, a little bit too far. Aaron Doolin behind the net, stolen by Revere. Here's Donnie Shaw. Almost a good play with Chris Gillen. Freddie Robitaille's forced to make a play. Good penalty kill by Peabody. Ethan LeBlanc still fighting with it, fighting for it. Over to Doolin, he's got some room. January up to LeBlanc. LeBlanc gets pushed off the puck. Revere's got it. January stops him. Doolin picks up the puck. Looking to make a play. Nolan Shaw. That's going to be icing on Revere. like he had the right idea. Look, he was just trying to flip it out to center ice. Puck went too far. Faceoff's going to be off to Max Anderson's right. It's Merriman, Gillen, and Connor McCarron here. Hope everything's okay with Owen Brewster. Oh, good backhander by Merriman just over the net. There's Gillen, good cycling here. Chris Gillen with a little bit of room. Back to January. Couldn't get it through. January stands him up right at the blue line. Great play by January there. Oh, one stride too far from Nick Merriman. Connor McCarron had him. Boy, January speeding. .654 left in the game. PV up 2-0. Nice third period goal by Nolan Shaw. Capillo back over to Prado. Puck's coming right down. Cam Anderson back to Doolin. Over to Shaw. Right out front. Prado with a good shot. Good save by Anderson. Finally one of the pucks squirted out to one of the Peabody players. We've seen Prado with a couple of good scoring chances and a good goal. Puck just shot wide. Prado with a little bit of room. Shoots it on Anderson. Prado showed a little bit of patience. I think he was looking for some pass it out to the point. Nothing open, might as well shoot. Face-off win by Revere. Kept in by Shaw. Aaron Doolin in his own zone. Over to Shaw. Danny Prado with some speed. Puck goes all the way down. No icing. Freddie Robitaille with another save. Comes Ethan LeBlanc. Still got it. Good save by Anderson on January. Boy, Ethan LeBlanc's coming out of the corner with it. Tried to feed Nolan Shaw again. Just couldn't get it on his stick. Boy, January's playing a great game back there on defense. He's not letting anybody get by him. Connor McCarron to LeBlanc. Revere able to clear the puck. January comes through center ice. He loses an edge. Oh, and another good save by Freddie. Good glove save that time. Good to see Owen Brewster back out there. Not sure Looked like he missed his last shift. 4 minutes, 27 seconds left there in the game. Revere coach calls a timeout. Revere sees that it's only 2-0. They're still in this game. They're being outshot 4-1, probably 5-1. We've seen goals scored in bunches, so a 2-goal game, a 2-goal lead can certainly evaporate very quick. Maybe just like to take this time to thank everybody down at PVMHS. Ben, Jim Palmer, our cameraman, Dominic Rocco. Your announcer, I'm Kevin Mulhern. I'd like to thank Don Murphy, too. Don Murphy lives near my folks' house. I'm able to pick up and drop off the equipment at his house when I go visit my folks, so certainly helps me out a lot too. So I'd just like to thank all those folks down at PVMHS. Here comes Donnie Shaw out through center ice. Shot blocked over to Chris Gillen. Puck gets thrown over. Revere player knocked off the puck by Shaw. That was a clear trip, but I didn't see his arm go up. Guess he had to think about it for a minute. PV putting Donnie Shaw, Ethan LeBlanc, and Nick Merriman up front. Owen Brewster and Aaron McDonald on the points. Boy, Revere, good job. It was a 2-on-1. Revere guy was the one. Aaron Doolin's got it behind his own net. Looking to start a play. Owen Brewster trying to get it through the traffic, hit a Revere stick up in the netting. Oh, Nick Merriman just wide. Back to Doolin, back to Brewster. Another shot just wide. Ethan LeBlanc. "13 seconds left here in the penalty. Just enough time to get one more shot off, maybe. Back to Doolin. Owen Brewster. Anthony Hartnett. Oh, Hartnett's all over the ice right now. Nick Merriman showing his strength there. One of the Revere players all over him. Just kind of took him and pushed him away. Good power play by Peabody. Worked it around, got probably 3 good shots. Still 2-0 though. 1:40 left in the game. Ethan LeBlanc right out front. Revere's got it down deep. A lot of pushing and shoving. Looked like Freddie got hit. Face off the Freddie Robitaille's left. Revere's pulled their goalie. 6-on-5. Face off win by Peabody. Nick Merriman showing his speed. Boy, he beat the Revere player to the puck and got the open net goal, put Peabody up 3-0 and putting this game away. Boy, this has been a hard-fought game for Peabody, though. I was on the website, that masshighschoolhockey.com, and I was looking who Peabody played. I was looking who I think Saugus beat this team 8-1. And we've handily beaten Saugus, so I'm thinking, boy, this is going to be a cakewalk for Peabody today, and it certainly was not. You got to give them credit. Peabody outshot them, but this has been a dogfight all game. Brandon Muse. Chris Gillen got an assist on that Nick Merriman. Puck squirts out. Boy, you very rarely see that. The goalie came out probably 35 feet, make that play. Good play by Max Anderson. Very mobile goaltender, real good with the stick. Kind of scary though, looked like he was gonna have a collision. Brandon Muse. Face off for Peabody. No icing. Right out for Muse. Just wide as the buzzer goes off. And that'll do it, folks. The final score, Peabody 3, Revere nothing. Again, boy, when I was looking at the websites, going through all the scores here, we thought that this might have been an easy game for Peabody, but you got to really give Revere a lot of credit. They really hung in tough. The first period was all the penalties on Revere. Second period, I think Peabody had 6 penalties, just an unbelievable amount. But they were able to kill them all off, and and you can't say enough about for Freddie Robitaille. Second start of the year in a shutout. He made, it's kind of a cliche to say, but he's made all the saves when he was supposed to. He went probably 3 or 4 minutes at a clip without getting a shot on him, and he made all the saves, obviously, with the shutout. I'd like to thank my cameraman from PVMHS, Dominic Rocco. You did a great job. Thank you very much, Dominic. And everybody else down at PVMHS, Don Murphy, Jim Palmer, and Natalie Mager, all the folks. I'd like to thank everybody that does down there. And just one thing, as I said in the first period, we lost one of the hockey family this past year, Mike Mahoney. Mike got me involved in doing the games probably 15, 18 years ago. And it's just not the same without him. And I just want to put out a shout out to Mike. We're still thinking of you, Mike, and we still miss you. Well, here, that'll do it down here. The final score, it's Peabody 3, Revere Malden 0. I'm Kevin Mulhern, and I'll see you next time down at the rink.